Sunday morning and I have decided to run myself a bath. I've popped on this fresh face mask from Lush. I've not used a face mask in years because since having Delilah, my skin just hasn't been happy and I've had a lot of breakouts, and I've been too scared to use face masks. This is my absolute favourite bubble bath at the moment. It's been so long since I had sort of classic bubble bath. Decided to buy myself some the other day and I love the smell, and it's really moisturising. Delilah came upstairs and jumped in the bath after me, and now Dog's in there with her. Time to straighten this hair. I washed it a couple of days ago and I didn't do anything with it yesterday. I'd be tempted to leave it unstraightened today if Delilah and I hadn't played hairdressers yesterday and she brushed my hair out, so it's lost all the natural curl and wave. You know what, it's Sunday, I can't be bothered to spend 40 minutes straightening my hair, so I'm just going to pop it in a messy bun and call it a day. Having a bit of a self-care day today. Later on I want to try making some gooey cookies because I really fancy some. But first we're going to head out for a walk. We're allowed out once a day to get shopping or to get a form of exercise in, be it run, walk. So we're gonna head to some woods around the back of our house. Delilah and I haven't left the house since Tuesday when we went for a walk around the block. These dungarees, by the way, are from Urban Outfitters. I want to get them taken up because I actually prefer them not rolled up. They're slightly smarter when they're not rolled up, and I've got lots of kind of casual jeans and casual dungarees. Hi, gorgeous.
Can we do one princess black?
I can. You'd like one princess black?
Yeah.
Where would you like to sit? Would you like to go by the mirror?
Yeah. We are being the hairdressers today.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, I really like these dungarees. I like the pockets. I'd really like to find some trousers that are in this style. And then once I get them taken up, I can wear them with a nice pair of sandals. They can be casual, dressed up a little bit. I just like that there'd be sort of a different look to my usual baggy, casual dungarees. Just started raining, so our walk's been put on hold for now. Gonna make some lunch and then we'll see if the weather brightens up. I need to have a quick tidy up of the kitchen because we installed our new dishwasher this morning because our dishwasher completely packed up at the beginning of this week along with our boiler. All I can say is thank goodness for home and home contents insurance. I'm going to take this opportunity to clean under the sink and reorganise everything. For lunch today, Delilah has asked to finish up the corn sausage roll that was in the fridge that needed eating up. She's got some fruit. She's also asked for a glass of oat milk. Currently listening to the Throwback Thursday playlist on Spotify. Had a very random mixture of songs, but I've been enjoying them. And for my lunch, I'm going to use up the rest of this Indian sweet potato and coconut dal soup with some sourdough. It started raining, snowing, it's slowing a little bit now actually, and hailing as we were having lunch. It doesn't look like we're going to be going on our walk anytime soon. Doug's going to start making a sand water PlayStation thing that I bought Delilah last week. Thinking of getting her one for the spring summer. This whole lockdown gave you the push to get it because I knew would be home a lot.
This is attraction.
That is, yes.
Yeah.
I need those.
It's plum play, just like her tree house. And I'm gonna start making the cookie dough for the cookies I want to make. I found this recipe. I will link it in the description. I've never made cookies like this. I've made gingerbread biscuits and shortbread. Please ignore the washing drying there and Delilah's bed that needs to be made.
And I'm going to help you today.
Should have some brown sugar in here somewhere.
I'm going to help
Brown
Daddy.
sugar. You helping Daddy?
Yeah.
Can I help both of us?
Yay! Chocolate cookies!
How
My favourite!
I don't think you need any chocolate cookies. Some baking soda. Need some butter. A little bit of butter here. I'm sure we've got some tucked away here. Vanilla extract. I'm actually not sure whether this is all-purpose flour, self-raising or plain flour. I'm just gonna hope for the best. Salt, egg and chocolate.
Can I help the chocolate cookies?
That's funny, you all of a sudden want to help. Now you've seen this giant bar of chocolate. Her face went the second she saw this. I'm gonna use dairy milk in these. The recipe said to use semi-sweet chocolate chunks and dark chocolate chunks. I'm just gonna go all in with this. Good job, Bubba. Well done.
We are doing a good job.
Yeah. This is very satisfying to mix together. Snowing.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
Good job. Minor problem. I've just realised that I didn't add the 100 grams of granulated sugar, which is sat here unopened. I mean, they're still going to taste sweet because there's a ton of sugar in them already, including the chocolate. But I don't know whether it will affect the texture, so I guess we'll see. It's too late to add it now.
Okay.
Time to put the sand in.
This has been in the fridge for half an hour. I don't have an ice cream scoop to measure these out, so I'm just going to use a large spoon.
I mean, all that tiny.
I thought I'd play it safe with the spacing so they don't all go into each other or fall over the sides. Now I'm going to pop these in for 10 to 12 minutes and have a little bit more mixture left to do another 4 being sat here since I put them in. They've got a couple more minutes left.
Oh, they look really big and tasty.
Yeah. So we're going to let them cool down.
And we are gonna be ready to eat.
I don't think they're looking too bad. I'd prefer them to be a lot chunkier, but then again, did leave out half the sugar, so maybe that affected the outcome of them. But they smell good and they look okay. The sand is going in. Don't think we've bought enough sand. Just done the last 4. I might as well put those on now whilst the oven's still on. Do you like it, Bubba? Yeah? I reckon these cookies are going to be good to eat very soon. So I'm gonna pop a coffee on. I get asked really often which coffee pods we use. We get these from a company called Grind. They have cafes in London, might just be London. But anyway, we've had a subscription to Grind coffee for about a year and a half now. Found it online because we were looking for compostable coffee pods. We ordered them, liked them. You can get one of these tins and then you buy the refills, which we have down here, and come as a pack of 3, and we get one of these once a week. We also have decaf. So yeah, that's the coffee we use. I can leave a link in the description if you want, or just search for Grind coffee on Google or Instagram. Really yummy. I'm happy with these, and next time Mummy won't forget to put one of the ingredients in. What? Can't tell you how happy I am right now. Got my coffee, got some freshly baked homemade cookies. Been a nice day, isn't it? Doug and Delilah have gone for a walk. I would have gone, but it's so cold and windy. I have this problem with my ears and my head where wind and cold gives me the worst headache, and I get pain all in my jaw and my head, my eyes, my ears. I can wear a hat, but that wouldn't really do much in this weather. I've taken this opportunity to do some editing because I don't have many windows or time that I can do that at the moment, which is fine. It is what it is. I've been doing okay actually. I've managed to cram in a bit of editing here and there this week, and I'm feeling quite I'm feeling happy with what I've done so far. I've got a couple of videos that I've kind of done the first draft to.
And wait, so thank you. I love them. Thank you.
Picking the leaves?
Yeah.
What can we see over there?
A sheep.
A sheep. Yeah. You're nice and warm in your coat?
Yeah.
And your gloves?
Yeah.
Do you want to have a running race?
Yeah.
It might warm your feet up. Okay, ready? Steady. Go. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? And over there, look. Lying in the grass.
Yeah.
Just started uploading the vlog. I don't know whether I'll put it live tonight or tomorrow. It'll all depend on how quickly I get the thumbnail sorted. I have been loving listening to these NPR music concert thingies, and I first discovered the Harry Styles one, which is fab. I also, if we go back onto my history, I also really enjoyed the Paramore one. Some of you may not know that I was a hardcore Paramore fan back in, I don't know, 2008, 2007, 2008. My best friend Lucy and I went to one of their gigs and we queued at the O2 for hours. We managed to get to the front. B.O.B was supporting them, and he did the song with Hayley Williams, Airplanes, and as soon as she came on stage, people started going crazy and there was pushing and shoving. Now bearing in mind, this was the first time Lucy and I were in London by ourselves. I was probably about 15. It was all a bit too much for us, and we ended up taking ourselves away from the front and going to the back. So the hours and hours that we spent queuing were pointless. Either that year or the year after was the first time I saw 30 Seconds to Mars. A lot of people asked me about this tattoo. It's a 30 Seconds to Mars tattoo. I am thinking about getting it lasered. It's not high on my list of things to do at the moment, and I still love 30 Seconds to Mars. I would just rather not have a triangle on my wrist. But yeah, I was hardcore 30 Seconds to Mars, Paramore fan. I saw Paramore a couple of times, 30 Seconds to Mars a few times. I even used to listen to, when I was about, I think I was about 14, 15, 16. I used to love Screamo. I used to go to my local music venue and mosh. I'd listen to bands like Five Finger Death Punch and who else? Oh, there were a few. The guy that used to be in, Charlie, who used to be in Busted, started his own Screamo band, and yeah, that was my rebellious teenager stage. Hope you enjoyed that piece of information. Let's all share something in the comments. Did you go through an awkward teenage stage? Did you go through a rebellious teenage stage? What was your style? Were you indie, or were you scene, very MySpace? Were you goth? Very much wanted to dress like Effie and what was her name? There was Effie and Cassie from Skins. I think Effie were kind of like my generation of Skins. We all just think we were really cool, dressing like them and going to parties and smoking and stuff. Yeah, I'd love to hear some funny stories if you have any.
Hello.
Hi.
Let's open the back door.
Yeah. Did you have fun?
Yeah. My feet are cold.
Are they? Oh, you don't come cold. Just about to start a family video call with Dog's family.
Hello. Hello. Who's that? Who's he?
Hello, Delilah. Delilah, did you go for a walk in the woods today?
We ended up having 2 video calls. One with Dog's parents and his brother, and then another with Ben and Melissa separately, because they were meant to join the group chat, but they were held up talking to other people on house party, so we chatted with them after we chatted with his parents. So it's now gone 8 o'clock. I'm just popping mine and Dog's dinner on. Delilah's asked to help with supervising fire making, and we're having burger and chips for dinner. So I'm gonna pop our chips on. We've got salad to use up. I realised we had some burger buns in the freezer that had been in there a very long time, so I thought let's use those up. The only vegetarian thing that I could get in the freezer section, because everything's sold out: sausages, chicken pieces, mince, every Quorn and Linda McCartney and any other vegetarian thing you can think of is sold out. I did find some Linda McCartney burgers, so we're gonna have burgers and chips and salad and pepperoni. Quite a few of you have asked if I can do a what I eat in a day video, which I'd be more than happy to do. I guess if people want to watch it, then I'll happily do it, because most of these vlogs end up being what I eat in a day videos anyway, so I might as well make a video out of it. Give them a shimmy. Oh, there's always one that goes on the floor, isn't there? Little tip for the first part of roasting: put the skin side downwards. Otherwise, if you leave the kind of the watery, starchy part of the potato on the tray, they'll get stuck. Let's go see how they're getting on with the fire.
Daddy did it.
You wanted me to do it? Well, we can do another one. Should me and you do another one tomorrow? I'll do the fire tomorrow, yeah? Are Daddy's feet not a bit stinky? Yeah, Mummy do a fire tomorrow. Pinky promise. Pinky promise.
Toys from Daddy picked it.
No.
Oh.
Get you into bed. Let's get you into bed. Come on. Come on. Ran upstairs and changed because I was getting fed up of going to the loo several times a day and having to take my jumper off and my dungarees down. I've just popped some hummus instead of butter in my burger because it needs using up. Doug's got this red pepper hummus to use up too. I'm gonna leave the chips in for a little bit longer. Hope you enjoyed the vlog, and these chips should be ready to take out now. So I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.
Goodbye.